Hello, I am Alex Strength from the Eye, and this is the Grobbulus informative video. We'll be starting off this boss fight by having our main tank pull down Grobbulus from the ramp. The melee DPS will run in and start attacking, while the healers and ranged DPS stay on the inner side of the grate in the middle of the room. This boss has two major spells and abilities. The first one I'll be mentioning is he summons ads. He summons ads by puking on someone. Since the main tank's the only person that should be in front of him, there should only be one ad coming out at a time. But sometimes he will summon more than one ad when he turns around, which will happen randomly and is about to occur right now. Just watch. As you can see, he turned around and summoned 4 ads from the melee DPS. Some advice for the melee DPS: when he summons ads, don't use area of effect attacks, because you might pull the ads. The way you want to handle the ads is by having another tank come in, pull the ads off of anyone, or take the ads, and have the ranged DPS burn down the ads and then return fire to the boss after the ads are down. In some cases, if the ads are too overwhelming for just the ranged DPS, the melee DPS should be called in to help finish off the ads. As you can see, I'm running over there now to help with some of the ads. Now I'm returning to the boss. The second spell or ability that he does is called Injection. He puts this injection on one member of the group at a time, and this injection is considered disease. The disease has about 10 seconds. After being put on, you have 10 seconds to run to a safe area and lay down the gas cloud that it does. You have to wait for the effect to wear off, then the gas cloud will appear. The gas cloud is an area effect. It does heavy damage pretty quickly. If you don't lay these in the right spots, it will wipe the raid. The way we handle this is we have the main tank pull Grobbulus around the outer side of the room. Then anyone that gets the cloud runs to where the tank has already been, lays down the cloud, and then return to their position. We do this so that way when the tank gets around to the spot, the cloud would have dissipated and no one would have died from it. This is an effective way of doing it. It's going to take some practice to get it perfectly down, but you will be able to get it down. A really great add-on to use for boss fights, especially this one in particular, is daily boss mods. Daily boss mods will help show you timers and such. In this fight, it will show you has the injection, and that will make it easier for people to notice that they have it and run to the wall. And that's the Grobbulus boss fight. Now sit back, we'll listen to some music, and watch us finish off this boss.
Right in front of me, color of her eyes were the color of insanity. Crushed beneath her wave like a ship I could not reach the shore. We're all just dancers, all the devil stands for. Well, swing a little more than Mary Go. Swing a little more next to me. Swing a little more than Mary Go. Swing a little more on the devil stands for. Pressed against her face, I could feel her insecurity. Mother had been a drunk and her father was obscurity. Nothing ever came from a life that was a simple one. Pull yourself together, girl, and have a little fun. Well, she took me by the hand, I could see she was a furry one. Her legs ran all the way up to heaven and past Avalon. Tell me something, girl, what it is you have in store. She said, come with me now, I'm the devil's